thankful to God for 16 years of service as a conference secretary. And I may be giving that to somebody else to do, but graciously we continue working with the church because this is where we call home. And there is nothing to take us from the love that we have for this church and the love of Christ. That let me now say to you that the only day we have free to get our voices back will be tomorrow, Monday. But on Tuesday, we are also going to be singing and rejoicing as we will call the conference to order on Tuesday at Brahmin Way. And of course, that will continue until Sunday. We are thankful to Brown Memorial for the preparations they've made so far. But you are all invited to the opening on Tuesday at 3 o'clock when we'll be having the before the.
It's going to be a long journey of Bishop and Mother Choir. After the election and consecration in Ghana, 3 of us were together. Bishop Junior, Bishop Andy Emmanuel of the Nigeria Episcopal area, and the Sierra Leone Episcopal area. And we were called upon, and by extension, delegates from the Liberia Annual Conference. John, let's put our hands together for them. We have the conference leader, Brother Iswa, the associate. We are celebrating either birthdays or anniversaries. You will always make us feel that we are part of you. I served that church. The bond was there, and the bond still continues. That is why we see the presence of AP Campbell here. We have the association over. I want my daughters and my junior boys to stand up. My daughters, you are recognized, and my junior boys, you are also recognized as well. Thank you for gracing this occasion. Those members of the Kenema Old Students Association, POSA. Thank you. I see my vice president, who was my junior boy in school, and today he's my vice president of the association. God bless you for your presence. It has been this time to recognize the members of the Annual Conference Planning Committee. Members of the Annual Conference Planning Committee, please stand. Members of the Inauguration Committee and members of the Judge, let's put our hands together for them. I am recognizing by protocol the Chief Justice and Mrs. Bomba Kamanda. This by protocol, I am recognizing you. Inasmuch as you are a member of the Sierra Leone Conference of the United Methodist Church, but protocol demands that I recognize your presence. Members of the CCFNA, members of the CCFNA, all chairpersons and leaders of our local churches all over the United Methodist Church, please stand. All chairpersons and leaders. Let me recognize those pastors whom God has put in my charge. All pastors. All pastors, they are present. And amongst these pastors, you have those who are district superintendents. This is superintendent. If you are there, just wave your hand. I have told you I'm not going to use the nomenclature regional district superintendent because it's not a provision in the book of discipline. The provision in the book of discipline is district superintendent. I also want to recognize all conference workers. I have very troublesome people. The Reverend Smart Kelsin Senesi, the Eagle, the Reverend Michael Chijan Gwendekate, the Kano, the Reverend Charles Tommy Gele, the Reverend Victor Tommy Campbell, the Reverend Sylvester Amara, of course my mentor. No matter what, I want to recognize that you are still my mentor. The Reverend Dr. Sidney Albert Ivan Cooper. Let me thank you for the journey that we went through. We'll continue to remember you in prayers. God will continue to strengthen you and to uphold you. Blessings from God unto you. In Julius Caesar Shakespeare, it says, "What touches us nearer shall the last sound." Let me invite Mrs. Janet Jumari for a talk at the first platform. When she came into my life, she transformed my life. We took the oath when we celebrated 18 years. We celebrated 22 years. And so that day when we are called upon and prayed with, I said to her, "I'm going to give you a bride and gift." But she refused. Okay? I'm going to do it. The Reverend Solomon George Rogers. All of us are members of the Jesus Generation Singers. I remember when we decided to go and visit, Mrs. Alice Momo provided the meal for us. It was a moment that we did not only eat, but we had something that we could take to our place of lodging. And we did that with love. On this day, I want to express my thanks and appreciation to you. That we will continue to be brothers, and you are going to be my wife. Don't forget, I am the brother of the professor, and so by extension, I am your husband. Yes, and by extension, Mrs. Boykoka, the professor. We are going to celebrate this church. A church that we had worked for, that we had laid our lives for. A church that we had carried on our shoulders the burdens of others. And today, here we are, giants in the United Methodist Church. Let me continue to express my thanks and appreciation to you. God will continue to bless you abundantly. I am giving my support to you. Rodivo? No. You gave me so many surprises. You stood by me, and today, yes, you are celebrating. Have our rough edges. I am not an exception. Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation. I have a dad. I thought he wasn't able to be in this house, but I have seen him and I will recognize him. The Dr. Samabanya. Dr. Samabanya, you are recognized, and God will put your blessings to each one of us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bishop.
Today is my day. I am celebrating one who has been part of my life, both in school and in the theological college. He was born to late Mr. A.M.S. Demby and mother Miss Olatunde Pope. He schooled at the United Methodist Church in Kono from class 1 to 3 and went to the St. Anthony Primary School from class 4 to 7. Thereafter, he proceeded to the Government Secondary School Board, commonly called the Board School. He schooled from Form 1 to Form 6. And when he was there, by then I wasn't there. He happens to be my junior boy. That is who we are, those school boys. The two of us went to the same school, but I was in senior school. Coincidentally, we met also as students at the Sierra Leone Theological Hall. Let me tell you something interesting about him. Since we started at the theological school, I never had the chance of beating him in class. Respectfully, he has always been top in our class. There was a moment when I was awarded the best student, New Testament scholar. But all of the prizes were received by him. We went to the Frobe College, did a Bachelor of Arts in Education, Diploma in Education, a Master of Arts in Education, Master of Philosophy, and we did a PhD in Education. As I speak to you, ladies and gentlemen, church, I am here to present to you the presiding bishop of the Methodist Church, Sierra Leone, the Right Reverend Dr. Tom Anthony Desmond Demby. As we stand and sing the proclamation hymn, after the singing of this hymn and the reading of the gospel, the next voice that you will hear will be that of the presiding bishop, the Reverend Dr. Tom Demby. Welcome.
some doubted. And Jesus came and spake unto them, saying, All power in heaven, unto me in heaven and in earth. Go ye therefore and teach all nations.
The word says that it's time for every purpose under the sun. So today we are assembled to make history. So awaits you because we want to listen to that which you have to say to us. Pour your Holy Spirit upon us and speak to us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Good evening, church. Good evening, church. Remember that I don't preach beyond 10 minutes. Don't say amen. For this occasion, I will do 20, between 25 and 30. God be the glory. The Bishop of Liberia, thank you for the free quality education you gave us by informing us that it's not right here, but Bishop, you see, in theory, the law different, the quality is free. Thank you very much. Bishop James Boyd Coker, my senior. First of all, the situation in Kwedu Joint Parish. Let me inform you, I told my congregation that James is my brother, will do the gospel way. The problem at Kwedu Joint Parish will soon be a thing of the past. I congratulate you in advance for your effort to address that problem. So my Methodist people, if you are here this evening, go home and inform the entire Methodist Church that the matter has been resolved. Bishop James Boyd Coker, you should have told me that Professor Momoro was making such a powerful statement. Then we have discussed about the nature of this sermon. But suffice it for me to say, it is well. God, you are my man, you are my brother. To God be the glory. That is how it should be. All of us will not lead at the same time. But we are all leaders in our own context. To God be the glory. Bishop James Boyd Coker, let me congratulate you. Let me say thanks be to God for who you are today and for what you were able to do in God's vineyard as you've been set aside. Let me also congratulate Mrs. Janet Boyd Coker and the entire family for such a huge success. Let me call the entire membership of the United Methodist Church, because we did it with Christian way. Bishop of Liberia, sir, let me join Bishop Coker to express kind sentiment for the way you treated him while he was in Liberia. Let me make this to say that we are planning, when he retires first, he will go to Liberia for settlement, and I will follow suit. So my Liberia people, are you ready for us? We are coming. Let me say good evening before I begin to preach. Good evening, my gospel brothers. Hello? Yeah. God bless you all. And by extension, those who are connected to me. That they also eventually, a long time ago, when I was suffering in poor, during the whole period, when I had nothing to eat, you came to my rescue. God bless you. I will see you and I will respond accordingly. For our reflection, Bishop decided to choose a passage from Jeremiah. Jeremiah 1:8-7. Let me say at once that I'm not used to this kind of preaching, but I will give it a try. Because I'm going to present to you two frames of references. Two. One will deal with the elements of communication, and from this frame, another frame will be drawn out, which will be specifically for the Bishop James Boyd Coker. I will start off with the four elements of communication within the context of our text. Bishop decided to use the theme, Bishop, what is it, sir? Be thou what? Receive power, receive thou authority. Receive thou authority. That will be the general theme that I will be reflecting on. But specifically for Bishop Coker James, it will be another frame of reference. They are different, but they are not opposed to each other. The four elements of communications are: you must have a source. That's the first element. The second, you must have a recipient. Somebody or people must be in position to receive what you are communicating. Third element will be the message itself, the content of what you are communicating. And the fourth and final one will be the environment within which the communication. You say, no, what's wrong with it? Bear with me and go to the book of Jeremiah 1:8-7. All four elements can be identified. But the big flame, which is specifically for you, Bishop James Boyd Coker, is this: one, listen to the voice of God. Two, listen to the voice of God. Three, listen to the voice of God. And four, listen to the voice of God. Don't be in a rush to say they are the same. Yeah, they will read the same, but contextually they are different.